Good morning, my dear students. I hope you must be fine and safe at your home. So, let's get back to our studies. And today we are going to start with the poem number 6 from a Beehive book, that is Amanda. Amanda. And the poet is Robin Klein. So, in this poem, the poet is talking about a girl whose name is Amanda. And this girl is being always getting scolded from her mother because she was having few of bad habits. So she is always getting scolded from her mother, and to get rid of her mother's scolding, Amanda used to think herself in an other world, in an imaginary world. So in the first stanza, the mother of Amanda, she is instructing her that not to bite her nails, to sit properly, and not to sit while raising her shoulders. She was giving all kinds of instructions to her. But Amanda was not caring much about her mother's instructions. So to get rid of her mother's scolding, to get rid of her mother's instructions, she used to think herself in an imaginary world. Whenever her mother used to scold her, she was not caring of that scolding, and she started thinking herself in an imaginary world. So when her mother was scolding her to not to bite her nails, to sit properly, or not to sit while raising her shoulders, she thought that she is a mermaid. She started thinking herself a mermaid who is living a very peaceful life in a beautiful green and clear sea, where no one is disturbing her. She is enjoying all her freedom being a mermaid. So then in the next stanza, the mother of Amanda, she is asking few questions to Amanda, that if you have completed your homework, if you have polished your shoes, or if you have cleaned up your room, because mother was very much confident that she must have not done any of these three things. So she was asking from her daughter that if she has completed her homework, if she has cleaned her room, or if she have polished her shoes. Then again, to get rid from the scolding of her mother, she started thinking herself as an orphan child. An orphan is a child who is not having his or her parents. So she started thinking herself as an orphan girl who is moving freely in the streets, who is moving here and there in the streets bare feet. And she was moving in the mud, she was making designs in the mud freely, where nobody is disturbing her, nobody is scolding her, she is free to do anything she wants. But see, in her life is opposite to all these things. In her present life, she was getting scolding from her mother for not doing her work properly. She was not enjoying any kind of freedom. She was getting scolding. But in her imaginary world, she is free to do anything she wants. She is moving freely in the street. She was moving bare feet. She was making designs from her feet in the mud. So then again in the next stanza, the mother of Amanda, she started scolding Amanda that not eat too many chocolates, that if she will be eating too many of chocolates, she would get acne, she would get pimples on her face. So then again, she was not listening to her mother. She was not in a mood to listen to all the scolding of her mother. And to get rid of that scolding, she started thinking herself as Rapunzel. Rapunzel. Rapunzel is a princess who is being tied, who is being stuck in the middle of the sea in a tower. So she was thinking herself as Rapunzel, who is living lonely, who is living a very peaceful and free life in the middle of the sea in a tower. So whenever her mother used to scold her, she used to think herself in an imaginary world where she is free to do anything she wants. But that is a wrong thing. Whatever our parents instructs us to do, they all advise us for our betterment only. So let's discuss this poem in detail. Thank you.